Hello and welcome to another episode of Slay the Spire 2. We are going to play random. We're going to play Silent. I'm not on a perfect win record with Silent anymore. I lost recently. It was very sad. File holster's got to be the best. Overgrowth. Not forced into any elites. I don't think this boss is especially difficult. So 3 elite path if I'm feeling ambitious. Technically there's room to pivot, not take that early. It just seems good. Our potions, by the way, not great. Take 1 here. Might not be necessary. I feel like I usually kill this guy with a little bit of overkill. Because he always takes turn 3 off, so then you have until turn 4 to get the final blow here. And I guess more importantly is he doesn't block on this turn. So you can see here we have overkill by 6. So if we had done, we could have saved 1 life in this fight. And I feel like that happens a lot. Strangle is not great against Ceremonial Beast. Dagger Throw is better for slide card picks in the future, which there are a lot of. Strangle is better for shiv card picks in the future, which there are some. I like the shiv cards. I like the slide cards. I like the shiv cards a little better. Let's take Strangle. Oh, nice. Exact lethal there with the 3 attacks. Up to full potions. Good cards here. Calculated Gamble's probably the best. Full potions, and this one's not very good, so I'm just going to use it. We didn't get a potion back, which is too bad. Escape plan's very good. Enchanting it with Nimble 2 is a little weak because it doesn't always gain the block. Just enchant the neutralize. Always gets played. Eight plus 17. There's just no need. It's only attacking for 4. So killing it by playing 1 more strike instead of playing a survivor isn't that good. Neutralize this guy to get more value out of the weak. It's also an option. I'm just curious if it's lethal though. 8 plus 12 is 20. Plus 5. It's 1 off of lethal anyway. It's good to know. Do we just go for the Flyconid? No. So it's gonna go down to 15. We can make it 10 instead. Which is pretty good because then it dies to double strike. It's not even, or rather this guy's not even attacking this turn though, so killing him isn't that useful because we can just block this guy. Now he makes us vulnerable. We'll do it this way. Have a chance to draw my weakness now and my survivor. Take another 5. Not a good fight for us. Hard pool. Very hard, it turns out. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, we'll Gambler's Brew. Defend Survivor full blocks. We're frail again. He didn't take the turn off, but that's okay. We can actually full block this. Which I think we're allowed to do because he's about to take a turn off. Strangle? We did get the strangle. It's very good. And he's dead. Well, we mentioned that Strangle was better if we saw Shiv picks. And this is a Shiv pick. It's a pretty dang good one. Got a potion back. I think we're just not quite ready for the elite. But is a hard pool fight, an extra hard pool fight, really going to be that much better? No. We just take the upgrade. I think we upgrade the Strangle. We'll upgrade Fan of Knives later. Not a great hand. Got the Strangle. Fan of Knives is 16 AoE when we see it again later, which matters a lot for phase 2. Alternatively, we play it now and it gets an extra 15 damage in. Well, I guess it's tricky, huh? We've got a good chances for blocking next turn. Use Thorn's Potion. I would really like to kill in 2 turns. I say we have good chances for blocking next turn, but neutralize Survivor, neutralize, so he's attacking for 20, neutralize brings it down to 16, Survivor, 8 incoming, defend would be 3 incoming with 1 energy left over to play either a final defend to full block or just deal a little bit more damage. If we strike, puts him down to 40 exactly. Gosh, 40 is tough, right? Well, Strangle is kind of like 16. Where's the other 24 damage coming from? This is 12 damage. 2 strikes then is 12 damage. The math works out pretty well, I think, to just double strike here. There are lots of things working in its favor. Got to Strangle right away. I think we have to play it. Then we full block. Or we choose not to full block. If we just defend, goes down to 16 because it hasn't lost the HP yet from this card play. Then strike brings it down to 7. Which means we take 1 damage and then it splits. But I think it splits in the favorable way for us. If we instead block, play a defend, goes down to 13, and then survives at 1 HP, which is a little bit more inconvenient. So let's do it this way. Take 1 damage. No, take no damage. No, yeah, we take 1. That's what I thought. And then we get the Fan of Knives, which is gonna basically just end the fight here. Now, I say basically, but there's 4 enemies here. First and third are attacking next turn. We only have 3 strikes in here. So do we take another 3 to kill 1 right now? And then the 3 strikes finish off the other 3? Or do we defend? Maybe draw 2 strikes next turn to kill the 2 that are attacking. And then maybe draw 2 attacks the following turn to kill the those who still live. I think we should just take the 3. I feel safer this way. Yeah, so here, this was the exact nightmare. We bottom deck all 3 strikes, where we're extremely glad that we don't have another 7 damage incoming. We take another 3 because it's just unlucky draw order, drawing the infections all at once. But now the fight's over. We use 2 potions there, but we get 1 back. This one's decent against... I guess it's decent against whomever. Thank goodness for Blade Dance. I think we really needed more Shivs after adding Fan of Knives. The AoE is quite good. Works with the Strangle. I definitely also would have been happy to take... what was the other option we were offered there? I remember looking at those cards and thinking they were all good. I mean, 2 for 16 is just fine. I think we just play that. Save the calculated gamble. It's actually a pretty good calculated gamble because it makes us more likely we get to draw 6 cards here instead of just 5 at the start of the turn to try and get Strangle, Blade Dance neutralized together. Oh, and Tingsha's a card. A little awkward here. We only have 16, 22 damage next turn. Oh, that's not awkward at all, right? It's just dead. No, we're 1 off. Dang. Unless we draw a strike or a neutralize. Well-Laid Plans is a great card. Strangle, you can see, has really mattered to line it up on certain turns. Excuse me. 37 health, 2 potions. A fire in the middle of here, 2 more elites. Or just hit the shop. Maybe buy a relic. Get the upgrade before any fights. And then 2 hallways and 1 elite. 37 health. It's actually very close. We get 1 more relic here to help. And the question mark's probably better than... Oh, is it better than a shop? It's similar to a shop. Both of the upcoming elite fights could go really bad. I don't think I want to run into both of them. I think I just want to run into one of them. Yeah, and the money from the chest means the shop's actually very good. Screaming Flagon's cool. I don't know if this is a Screaming Flagon deck. Leading Strike is good. Backflip is good. Can't afford Flagon and Leading Strike. don't know that I would want to. Leading strike, Flagon's really expensive. We could afford leading strike pillow. Tingsha's a dang good relic. We could even remove a card. I'm gonna decline to remove a card. Upgrading the well-laid plans. Fan of Knives, Blade Dance. I'm gonna upgrade the well-laid plans. Do we hold on to the Blade Dance? Yeah, I mean, we hold on to, we choose 2 cards to retain. Do we hold on to Survivor? I guess? Yeah, sure. Strangle, Escape Plan, Blade Dance. Do we kill in this shuffle? We get to play 3 more cards here. That's 9 more damage to him. 22. If we don't kill him, I'm presuming we get to kill this shuffle. That's 14. Yeah, super. Take 1. The fact that those go into the draw pile just makes this a joke of a fight. Or remain in the discard pile. If they went into the draw pile, it would be a harder fight for sure. Well, weakness is really powerful. We don't have any extra weakness yet. So let's get some. Akabeko in shambles? No, it's not in shambles because of Survivor. Although the numbers don't line up that well here. I mean, we could Sucker Punch, but 2 Shivs. Bam. It's awkward, huh? We can use a Shiv to break here, but it's fine. We just take 2 damage, I think. Or backflip. 9 plus 4 is 13. Oh. This is very efficient. We're blocked out already. So then 11. There's no need to do it that way, right? First hit does 1, then 8 brings him down to 3, which is just way less. We have a Blade Dance, so that's we can be efficient there. Otherwise, we put him down to 9. which could be a little awkward if we don't see enough attacks. So let's do it this way. We could leave him at 7 to have the option to kill either of them. Strangle. Yeah, this should be lethal on both of them because of calculated gamble. Anticipate. It's not a card I take very often, but I think it's okay in this situation. We haven't added that many block cards to the deck, just escape plan and backflip. So it's a little awkward. We can hold it with well-laid plans. I think it's pretty good with well-laid plans in particular, actually. This will help in the boss fight. Fortifier tends to be awkward, but like a little bit more clear to. It's always more obvious how much impact you can get out of Fortifier compared to Swift Potion. Because a lot of times it's like, if I Swift Potion here, maybe I'll draw some collection of these cards, but maybe I won't. Sucker Punch. We nearly block out, but we don't make much progress in the fight. Leading Strike is 11 damage that I'm skipping out on. Did not want to miss calculated gamble. Could just use Fortifier here. Now we're only taking 6, so I can well-laid plans. Strangle, neutralize. We're close to lethal. I think this is more likely to save me health in the boss fight. More than 6 anyway. We didn't get the strangle. But that's fine. We just block for maximum block. Hold on to Blade Dance. Attacking for 9, so we just take a little bit here. And I think he's dead next turn. Take 2 damage. So we took 8 damage total this fight. Pretty acceptable. Orichalcum's huge. Second Blade Dance is good. Second Strangle is interesting. And probably pretty good. But I like the second Blade Dance maybe better. Makes Knife Trap a lot better. Shuriken Kunai are rare relics. We're 28. Upgrade the neutralize. Yeah, get more weaken makes a lot of sense. 3 potions should be fine at 28. But we are gonna do this. Nice, we get lots of weakness down. Could even touch of insanity, but I'm not going to. Do we want to strangle? I think maybe I don't. Take 5 here to get the well-laid plans down. Or I calculated gamble and look for more block. No, I think I hold on to the strangle calculated gamble. Don't use fortifier yet. $23 is totally fine. And here we have heckin' lots of damage. We don't have to split. We can wait a little longer. Anticipate dexterity. Anticipate survivor takes 6 damage and deals 1, 2, 3, 9 more. So we're set up for a very good split next turn. Love the music in this fight. Go down to 17. Oh, thank goodness the potion works in a favorable way for us there. We leading strike. And then just, I think, simply strike. Hold on to these two. Now we've got the strangle. Strangle, escape plan, blade dance. We only get 1 card play next turn, so we want to get weaken to happen now. A little awkward. And then our 1 card play can be Survivor, which only blocks for 2 more than Orichalcum, so maybe we don't actually care. We just Sucker Punch. End. Hold on the Calc Gamble backflip. Or we Sucker Punch Calculated Gamble, so that way we can always get to the neutralize in time. Also deals more damage with the Strangle. Just defend. Keep it simple. No, we don't. No, don't defend. What am I talking about? Orichalcum. Just Sucker Punch. And now we've got lethal sometimes next turn. But if we don't, we want to be able to block. And these aren't, the strikes aren't going to help with lethal very much. Let me get there. Beautiful fight. Absolute cinema. Nightmare's good. Master Planner's hilarious. Nightmare's kind of bad here. No great targets. We're very front-loaded. Assassinate is okay. We don't have any vulnerable, so that helps the front-load fights. Yeah. Whenever you play a skill, it gains slide, 2 energy. Orichalcum helps us get that in play, but I'm just trying to figure out like what we're gonna draft that's gonna make us excited to have that. Like obviously if we get a lot more calculated gambles, prepared pluses, but that seems tricky. Let's just grab the assassinate. Wraith form plus. Well, now I wish I had the nightmare. I mean, I don't know actually. I don't actually know if I wish I had the nightmare. I might not take Dusty Tome anyway. Extra energy is very good. Calling Bell's okay. The Shivs really benefit from a lot of different relics out there. Obviously the rare ones that I mentioned earlier. Kunai, Shuriken. Boom. Not this one. Kunai, Shuriken. But also uncommon relic, Ornamental Fan, then Chaku. Common relics like Vajra. Giria, I don't know if I would take. I don't know. We don't have that many good upgrades. Yeah, Giria I would use. I mean, obviously I would take the relic. I don't know if I would use it, but I think I would use Giria. Permafrost is good. Lucky Fish sooner rather than later is good. Just seeing a drop of relics. I kind of like this idea. Let's try it. Nunchaku. We got the Nunchaku. Early Prayer Wheel is also phenomenal. So we really like hallway fights for that reason. I'd still take a 300 gold shop though. Just kind of come up here up the middle. Can't hit this elite, but that's okay. Elites aren't even that powerful. And then we can hit, so fire into fire elite. Lots of question marks. Fire into elite. Slightly fewer question marks. Actually, same number of question marks. Just, yeah, we don't have to go to this one, so this would only be a 1 question mark option. Fire. Elite is nice option to have open. Let's head to this early shop. Did get a strangle. Defend, take 4. Don't need to use my fortifier. Be an overreaction. Want to deal the damage now while he's not flying, so we're not saving cards for next turn. Doesn't matter though, he's super dead. Definitely want escape plan back. We get 2 card rewards here. Piercing Wail is very good. Second leading strike, huh? Yeah. It's good with Nunchaku. Lots of energy refunded. Wow. Fan of Knives. Oh, Piercing Wail is insane with Orichalcum too, huh? Set Nunchaku up if we can. I'm not really worried about it, I guess. Leading strike plus. And strangle number 2. Deflect is also very good. It's okay. It's not great with the Orichalcum, right? Um, 6 plus 8. This is 14 damage for 1 energy, but also kind of refunds an energy. I'll take it. And then strangle. I'll skip the strangle. Do I want a sucker punch though? Skip the sucker punch. I want more weakness, but I don't want that one. Wait for an upgraded sucker punch maybe, I don't know. Alchemize is cool. Bag of Marbles is cool. Happy Flower is cool. Lava Lamp. We're going to be looking at lots of card rewards with the prayer wheel. How feasible is it to be taking no damage? It's not very easy, is it? We did it in the previous fight, but not the first fight. That is so cool. You get the floor history right here in the run. $189 leaves me with only 80 gold left, so I couldn't really buy almost anything else. I actually really want to take it. But these upcoming hallway fights, I'm imagining double mites. There's a hard pool fight. Stupid guys that are in all the card art. I don't know the name of the enemy, but they're in so much card art for this game. Maybe they're not in that much silent card art, or I'm just not seeing them because I've blinded myself to what's happening in the card art. So in Predator, you have the sentries here, but they're not in this game. But the version of sentries that is in this game is the enemy I'm talking about. There's a Act 2 fight that is I know they're in the Malaise card art, so I guess I can just go look for that. Not these guys, but they're similar to these guys, the constructs. No, they're not in the Malaise card art. I was mistaken. Whose card art are they in? Not in silent. It's not this construct guy, but it's similar to that. Another construct guy, but it's not that guy. They start with an artifact and put 3 days into your discard pile and hit you for 9 times 2. Bludgeon is also a sentry, which is interesting because sentries aren't in this game. I know that we don't need to be doing this, but now I have to finish my mission. Where is the enemy that I'm talking about? I just want to show you a picture of it in one of the card arts. Maybe Regent, maybe one of the new characters has it. And this is Entomancer. He's a hard fight for us, by the way, but not the enemy I'm talking about. Is this it? I don't think that's it. This is another one of those construct enemies, the rectangular prisms, which are similar to the enemy I'm talking about, but they are not the enemy I'm talking about. Regent has just so many minions in his card art. I guess he's in a lot of his card art too. He or she, I don't know if Regent's a woman. Why do I remember this enemy being in so much of the card art, and now I've gone through 3 classes and I haven't seen it once? Maybe it's because I play a lot of Necrobinder. Necrobinder has a lot of Osti art, though. This guy. This is the enemy I'm talking about. Okay, we found the card that he's on. That fight is hard for us to not take damage, to the 2 of those, because 18 damage per turn is too much. And they start with an artifact, so I can't even like cheat with piercing well. So I'm gonna take Bag of Marbles. Big louse. Yeah, we're taking 1 damage here probably. We don't have to. Okay, we have to. We actually take 2 damage now. But I deal more damage because I drew another leading strike. I'd love it if our opponent was dead. I guess we can weaken them for next turn. Coming in for 15 though. That's rough. That is rough. Take 9. Take another 3. 3, 9, and 2. It's a 14 damage fight here. It was not a good fight for us. We did not set Nunchaku up. Follow through is okay. Cloak and Dagger. I guess is a little bit awkward with the Orichalcum. Are we really trying to not block at all? Until I see Malaise or more piercing wells, that's just not viable. 18 damage sometimes for 1 energy. It's pretty good, I guess. I don't want to take a 3rd leading strike unupgraded. Definitely not losing the prayer wheel. Orichalcum, I think, is bailing us out in a big way right now. And Blood Vial's not that good, so I think we lose the T set for the puzzle. And then we're not feeling strong, so I don't think we fight 2 elites. Upgrade the calculated gamble. Sure. And now I'm kind of terrified of more fights, so maybe I dodge. Love this event. Oh, and there's that one that's really good for us. Whenever you... No, it's bad for us. I was saying, whenever you play an attack, gain a block. But with Orichalcum, I guess it makes me wish I swapped Orichalcum for Blood Vial. Whenever you add a card to your deck, add another copy is hilarious with Prayer Wheel. What else is there? Deal damage equal to the turn count to everyone. It's okay. Honestly, I want Bing Bong, the double every time I put a card in my deck. I'm not going to lose 15 HP for it, though. Dang it, I didn't get it. Okay, well, rip Orichalcum, I think. Yeah, this fight is miserably hard. Really, really not a good fight. Well, if you have lethal on one of them on turn 1, I guess it's a lot better. Having 70 damage on turn 1 is just so hard for most decks. Deals 3 damage. Fight's not lasting long enough that I care about exhausting the Ascender's Bane. 18. So we need 18 more. This is 12. We'd need 6 more. But we just don't have it. I guess technically we need 5 more damage, but we don't have that either. Take 7 here. Sure. It's not terrible. Bad Nunchaku setup. Prepared Plus has got to be good. Untouchable gets a lot better since we have a Prepared Plus. We just don't discard that many cards. I'm gonna wait for now. Another Relic is really good, and I don't want to lose the HP right now. Pendulum is good. We can just rest. Our upgrades are becoming less and less impactful. And if this is Entomancer, we could be in big trouble here. Thank goodness. Save 8. Sure. Don't have energy for everything. Don't think we need to defend. Take 1. Strangle. Follow through. Piercing Wail's insane. And then we can calculate a gamble. Take 1. Not a huge deal. Nunchaku on 9 is perfect. Juzu Bracelet, sure. There's an elite fight, so only 1 card reward, and these are unupgraded. We have 3 curses in our deck and 10 starter cards. So that's 13. So that's still not even, like, well more than a third of our deck. It's just bad cards. Cloak and Dagger got a lot better. It's also probably my best upgrade. Cloak and Dagger got a lot better since we took Daughter of the Wind. Hey, these guys. They're called chompers, friends. They're called chompers. And they start with 2 artifact, apparently, because they still have 1. Fan of Knives is amazing, though. Can we kill this guy? That'd be something. We actually have a lot of damage. Strangle's also actually a better debuff than Vulnerable. Okay, let's count it up. 18, and then Strangle is 10, so that's 28. Then 3, these are like, oh, how many card plays do we have? Let's just do that. So then we have 3 more energy, because of Nunchaku. So just Fan of Knives, Sucker Punch, Anticipate is 5, 6, 7 card plays, times 3 is 21. So 28 plus 21 is 49, and then the damage from these cards themselves would need to be 17, which it is. So we assassinate, then we strangle, then we Fan of Knives. This hits everyone. And we have to Sucker Punch, it looks like. Well, that's okay. And this is a lot of damage, but it's not as much block. The most block is probably something like, I guess we can Blade Dance is a bunch of block, and then Survivor, and then we actually have enough block to do this. We missed out on 9 damage. Whoops. That's okay, it was for Nunchaku setup. Genius. More common cards. Another Well-Laid Plans, honestly, is not bad. And a 33 card deck. Sooner we see at least 1 Well-Laid Plans, the better. Okay. I think we skip this. We upgrade the Cloak and Dagger. And we backflip to look for our powers. Didn't get them. I will Cure All to look for more stuff. Strangle. That's what we were looking for. Could have Liquid Memories to do Strangle again, but we'll have good Strangles in the future still. Decent damage on turn 1. Fan of Knives. Yeah. Blade Dance. Cloak and Dagger. Blocks out. We are almost halfway through the fight, but the Vulnerable's gone. And this hand sucks. Holy. Okay. It's fine. Gonna try and save the potions. We can Well-Laid Plans to save Escape Plan and Prepared, because next turn we've got the Piercing Will, and I don't want to. Well, if we draw it, we have the Well-Laid Plans. So I guess we might as well prepared. It's taking a turn off. Well-laid plans. I think we want to frantic escape while it's convenient. And then leading strike. Yeah. Blade dance. And then piercing whale escape plan for next turn is very powerful. Piercing whale escape plan misses, but we get the weak. Yeah, you can see Daughter of the Wind's really awkward here. It's costing us some health. We may not need to play this Frantic Escape, but if we do, we can play it on a future turn. So maybe I just block for a little bit, hold on to these two. My Calculated Gamble already has Retain. I forgot about that, but that's pretty nice. Leading Strike. Play an attack. This is one attack play, even though it hits twice. It only plays once. We don't have a lot of block in the deck. It's attacking for a bunch next turn, so I do want to Sucker Punch. Follow through, Sucker Punch, Survivor. Let's try that. Maybe we have lethal next turn, maybe we don't. But we're not dead. Okay, well, if we don't have lethal, we definitely need to kill it. But we can calculate for lethal because Calculated Gamble right away is already 3 times 3, 6, 7. So that's 21 damage. We'd still need, and we're on 0 Nunchaku. So we'd still need 44 damage. That's not likely. But it's fine. Frantic Escape. Anticipate. Cloak and Dagger. Okay, I'm looking for lethal next turn. We have it with a potion for sure if we need it. But we might not need it. Strangle makes me optimistic that we don't need it. Yep, Strangle and then the leading strikes at the bottom of our deck, but we got there. Nunchaku on 7 is very good. Blade of Ink is very good. Adrenaline is very good. Blade of Ink is really good. Adrenaline is really good. Blade of Ink stays through the shuffle, which is nice. But I think we just need a little bit better weak application. We're not quite there. So let's take it. Fiddle's good. Fiddle's solid. Preserved Fog's also good. Jeweled Mask is also good. Jeweled Mask could give us Fan of Knives, which is hilarious, but usually it gives us well-laid plans, which is too bad. I mean, but still fine. These are all good. Fiddle, fiddle, fiddle. 2 cards per turn. Oh, but Calculated Gamble doesn't work then. Escape Plan doesn't work then. Let's just take the Jeweled Mask. And we can go right. Yeah, I like right. Early shop and then late shop. Okay. probably we can block you, and then we kill you. Don't need this, probably. We actually just have like lethal on everyone. But also we full block, so we probably should have killed the one who wasn't attacking. Oh, give me all of them. I would have all those cards in my deck. I guess I can be tested on that. Would I really add Blade Dance to my deck against Queen and Doormaker? I mean, it seems really good in those fights. It seems really good in every fight. It's not as good as Blade of Ink. Probably not as good as Cloak and Dagger. We already have 3 leading strikes and 2 blade dances. If it said plus on it, I think I would take it, but maybe I don't be if it doesn't. Calculated gamble. I don't have any of the really OP relics for Blade Dance, just Nunchaku and Daughter of the Wind make it pretty good. I'm gonna skip for now. We got a lot more card rewards ahead of us still. Expose is good. Expose is very good, just want more vulnerable. The rest are all mediocre. I think we save for a really good late shop. Or a fake shop. Well, these are good. This is fairly inexpensive. It all helps. Mango probably wasn't worth it compared to Waffle, I'm not sure. Strangle, Assassinate, Follow Through before I forget. And he's dead. 140 damage on turn 1. Very powerful. Not technically dead. Freaking Nunchaku just gets messed up here, right? Yeah, it does. Put it on 2. No. Blade Dance Plus, I think I will take. Oh, interesting. Both. So Follow Through gets affected by Akabako twice. I haven't paid too much attention to that, but maybe I've missed out on some damage. It's a good interaction to become familiar with. We don't quite get the Nunchaku punished for not getting my guy set up. Last turn, take 4. Not a huge deal. Just makes it easier for us to kill this turn. Accuracy is pretty good. Cloak and Dagger, leg sweep. Cloak and Dagger minus maybe it becomes my best upgrade. What's the upgrade on Blade Ink, though? Blade Ink is probably a better upgrade. So I don't need to take Cloak and Dagger yet. How many upgrades am I getting? We're getting one pretty soon. So maybe I take a Cloak and Dagger so I can upgrade it. And then skip this unless I want an accuracy. Accuracy helps the damage, actually. I should take an accuracy. I just should. Which means maybe I upgrade accuracy at some point. Maybe instead of the Cloak and Dagger. Aja's great. We've got Assassinate. Accuracy, Leading Strike, Backflip, Expose, Cloak and Dagger. Cloak and Dagger, Defend. Piercing Will's really good. Let's look for it. Blade Dance Plus is really good. I have strength and accuracy. That means my Shivs are dealing 9 with vulnerable is 13 each. So this is 13 times 4 plus, well, 13 times 6, I guess. 60, 78. Yeah, this is lethal. Cool. Yep, just as we calculated. Escape plan is fine. Good, even. Then we can pad to one more shop if we want. Don't have to, though. Can upgrade the accuracy before the Cloak and Dagger, actually. Let's go here and see what it is. I think Centennial Puzzle is probably better than a random relic. So we just take the one random relic at the cost of 100 gold, and then we don't go to the shop. Sweet. How much damage was that on turn 1? That was 200 damage on turn 1? It's pretty powerful. Dang. Coming in for 12. So we can, like, defend. Calculated gamble. Defend well-laid plans. Take none. Follow through. Escape plan. Blade dance. Nunchaku on 5 is fine. No Cloak and Dagger minus. No Cloak and Dagger minus. And no Sucker Punch. No Sucker Punch. Not a great turn 1. Actually, a really bad turn 1. Save Strangle for next turn. Okay. Do we need to flex potion? Yes. Could get the nunchaku here. Ooh, I have too many cards. Very bad form there. Missed out on a bunch of damage to both of them and 1 health. Take 3. No more upgrades. I'm back. I just had to pause real quick. Okay. Front guy's coming in for 12. Can we kill him? We have to follow through first. This is pretty awkward. But I think we can kill him. I think. He's deal damage to everyone, which is very nice. Sometimes we have lethal. Is Tingsha everyone? You know, it's a random enemy, so it's 50-50 for lethal here on the prepared. And we missed. So we take an extra a little bit of damage. 4 damage, not a huge deal. He's gonna armor up, so I don't want to take the risk. Paper crane's huge, don't need any of this. We get pantograph, so we're allowed to smith the escape plan. Fingers crossed. Got 3 potions, but they're not like boss breaking potions by any means. I think we just target the queen. This fight should be fairly easy. We're gonna get weakened, but we've dealt 200 damage on 1 turn before. So I'm optimistic. Maybe I use Snecko oil. Sure. Do I just gamble for 1, try and get to my accuracy, fan of knives? Okay. Why fan of knives? Do I care about the AoE? It's okay. I mean, the shivs are just really good. So maybe that's reason enough. Okay. Take 3. Yeah, this is a scary turn. Now weak, frail, and vulnerable for the rest of the fight slows us down a lot. Did not get the expose, but that's okay. Expose will be good next turn also. We can strangle, neutralize, blade dance. And then just sucker punch. Next turn's a good turn. We take a little bit here. That's okay. Oh, Paper Crane really doing some work there, actually. So we expose. We backflip. Can't play those anyway. This is awkward. I'd love to kill next turn. Definitely possible with all these shivs coming up. Let's give it a shot. They're only coming in for 25, so kind of okay here. Man, that is so powerful. Weak to everybody with the AoE. Do I want to leading strike? Nice, Nunchaku on 9, huge. Okay, Doormaker. What have you got? We got 2 more potions, 2 more potions. Fan of Knives. Right. Probably would have like, I don't know. I can save something else with well-laid plans. Yeah, I'll save something else with well-laid plans. It's free to play. Yeah. So I think we could have held on to the Phantom Knives and it would have continued to be inexpensive, but oh well. Sure, we can keep the shivs in. I don't know. I don't want to. I want to save my nunchaku anyway. So yeah, and hold on to assassinate, I guess. We can touch of insanity, anything we want. Blade of ink is a really good touch of insanity, except it exhausts. A little awkward. The weakness would be really good, though. Not touch of insanity. Liquid memories. I'm gonna say boo to the liquid memories on the blade of ink. Oh, I can't draw this turn. That was foolish. It's fine. Take 12. I can't draw a Centennial puzzle even. That's so annoying. Still don't have accuracy yet either. This is not going well at all. This fight is so hard. Alright, we've got an accuracy. Play Dance next turn for a lot of damage is good. Exhaust these strikes. Let's do it this way. I want all of these. Okay, next turn we're gonna pop off. Yeah, we're going to strangle. Although we have an expose. Oh, it's liquid memories for the expose. I guess is the best. Yeah. Okay. It's a lot of damage. It's just we don't get the discount, so it feels a little silly. But we are going to discount the strangle for the rest of this combat. Guess we could have started with that one. That was a lot of damage. We got 200 more to go. Only one more turn of vulnerable. And these turns are still really hard. Ooh, piercing well helps though. $40 more health. Yikes! I'm getting very scared. Something like this. Weakness is back in my hand, but it's run out on the opponent. Helps a lot. Needless to say. I don't think we really have time to try and save the neutralize, or do we? Ay. Escape plan does nothing. Is it ever lethal? Sometimes. Oh, if we had drawn these two, we win. I think. Maybe not. Yes, we would have. Oh. Or if we had Happy Flower on the next one. Devastating loss. He has about... We are about 7 blocks short. Or 19 damage short. That's insane. Or 2 Nunchaku attacks short. Devastating loss. That's a hard fight. That was a very hard fight. I think we made fairly good decisions that run. I'm sure there was a way to win. When you're that close, it seems like there's always probably a way to win. Although that can also be misleading, where it's like sometimes it can feel really close and actually be mostly statistically improbable for you to win. Thanks for joining us. Hour and a half run ended in a loss, which is too bad. But very cool. Prayer reel at the beginning of Act 2. So we got lots of card rewards. Very cool. And with the potions too, I wonder if there was a better way to do the potions. You know what? Also, I remember thinking I really shouldn't have made the strangle the one that costs 0 with the Touch of Insanity. I should have made it the Cloak and Dagger. And guess what we ended up with our hand? Was a Cloak and Dagger that we couldn't play. That's heartbreaking. This probably ended up being much better than Bing Bong, by the way. Duplicating every time we added a card to the deck. We could have gotten more prepareds, more clumsies, which would have been bad. We probably would have taken the other option there, so missed out on a relic, which you can see our last relic we took was a rare relic, so I'm glad we didn't miss out on it, even a single relic. So already right away it seems like that alone makes us glad that we got Daughter of the Wind instead. It fought with Orichalcum like a little bit in the short run, but kind of was a legitimate, it was not a legitimate block solution. It was a block solution that was good enough if your damage solution is enough, which it just wasn't quite. We didn't quite have enough turns of vulnerable, you noticed. Was a big problem. Gosh, Doormaker's really hard for that reason too, because he gives you a turn to set up, but not every deck's setup turns can really take advantage of the free turn on turn 1 because the debuffs don't carry over, and there isn't any damage that carries over. So a deck that can deal 200 damage on turn 1, but maybe is a little bit slower on future turns, which is us, right? Because we have the extra cards on turn 1 from Ring of the Snake. We have the extra energy on turn 1 from the T set. We have Nunchaku set up. So turn 1 is our best turn not to set up necessarily, but to front load the fight and then win, because despite not having enough scaling, the boss is taking a quarter of its health on turn 1. But instead we don't get to do anything on turn 1. Just really, really hard fight for that reason. And all the other phases make the fight really hard too. But it's comparable to the Insatiable. It was every once in a while in a turn you can't do everything you want to because you need to play some statuses. This is the same idea. It's every couple turns you can't really do everything you want to because you have to play around whatever his gimmick is for that turn. But none of the gimmicks are really suffocating. If one of the turns was easier, then it wouldn't really feel like a boss fight. So the reason my complaint is centered on phase 1, on turn 1, where you can't attack him, is because it feels like that's really unique compared to any other boss that just really stalled us out. Anyway, thanks for watching. I've already said that. I've gone on and on, as I tend to do, but we'll get him next time. Our win rate is plummeting. We're overall we're down to, looks like it's worse than 2/3, 66%. And Silent is still very good, but it's too bad to start having 4 losses because we were 15-0 and now we've lost a bunch. Okay.